I brought out this huge, like my Lemurian, smoky Lemurian for this session, but we could still use it.
Oh, I think that's so great. Okay. I don't know what should I grab? For
Um,
California fires. Wow, what should I grab? I feel
oh.
like the pyramid, maybe.
Oh, you know what I have? I also have, yeah, pyramid. Yeah, to stabilize and to conduct. And I have this piece of galena lead ore, which is good for transforming alchemy, transformation, lead and silver ore. And you're not they say you're not supposed to touch it with your skin because it's, I don't know, I don't believe it. And then
Okay.
I have this hawk feather I found nearby.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that seems important. Like hawk energy. Hawk energy's been coming up so much. I've actually been saying that a lot. I've been saying hawk.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah.
like keeping a hawk eye on things, like
Yes.
something with the vigilance that's needed to
To see,
not just to spot like predators, but the
right.
prey and yeah.
But also to keep a bigger picture, a spiritual, zoomed out big picture on everything as well. Like to spot the things, but to also, when you spot them, you know exactly where they fit into the great spiritual picture as well, you know?
Yeah.
Because hawks can soar over and get that bird's eye view of everything. Like if,
Something so deeply wants to tear us from our roots, though. Something so deeply wants to tear us from nature.
yeah, I feel that.
It feels like it's getting harder and harder and harder to like to be accepted to appreciate it. Like, I don't know. I feel this divisive pressure, this
Yeah.
like attack. I mean,
Rake up all the leaves. That's so ridiculous. I'm sorry. I don't believe everything. I don't agree with everything Trump
well,
says.
I have one qualm. I have wildflowers growing around my palm tree in the front, and my HOA came and told me I need to pull them all out because it didn't look
Oh my,
good for the neighborhood. And I'm like,
but that's
that's
my palm
horrible.
tree.
That's horrible. It's horrible because the wildflowers provide like stuff for the
Yeah, the
butterflies. So the
bees.
butterflies and the bees are always out there.
What if they what did if you tell them that, what do they say?
I haven't said anything about it. Maybe I should say that back.
Maybe you could go to your HOA meeting and say, and take a picture and say, this is beautiful. You know, it's got butterflies and I left it there because I think it adds value. So, can we talk about it? At least, you know, even if they say, oh no, you're crazy. I mean, whatever they say, I think it's good for you to voice that, at least for that, to plant some seeds, you know?
Yeah, definitely. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm all for nature. I am like, I think we need to keep our relationship to nature and our relationship to our creativity, which I think that as more and more people jump onto this AI thing, they're like, oh great, AI can make our photos, our videos, our everything. I don't even need to like pick up a pen and draw anything or be creative. I mean, we'll just get AI to do it. And I think there's something I want to push back on there too, and I feel it's related. This art organic pa- creative power that we have. We need to AI needs to know its place. I don't I've heard that it's not going to go away, and but I think, and humans need to understand how wonderful it is to know your power and to use it and not just doubt yourself and give it all up to AI because it's too hard for you or something. I don't. There's a better way to say
I just
that.
feel like we're coming into a time where human beings are becoming so harmful and destructive, and
Hmm.
what is it going to take to really awaken people to their harmful force?
in what way are they harmful? That more harmful than they've been in the past?
Well, it's just like war is spreading on the earth. War is so rampant right now. A lot
Right.
of death, a lot of killing of innocent children, like mass exodus, genocides,
Okay, okay.
um
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I think like tensions of governments, the trickle down effect of that on society, um, the trickle down effect of that on the states. When we see these harmful fires
Yeah.
and then there's like, so much muddied in that water and how much trauma and drama it stirs up. Like all of that's harmful.
Yeah.
We don't even handle crises in a way in which
Yeah.
we deny people we're denying everybody of their healing. We're just stripping it from them because we replace it with wars and putting people down and
Yeah. And part of me, I thought I had, I mean, part of that is the kind of amnesia effect that the news cycle has. It's like, and then just the inundation with all the bad news. It's just like, okay, what's the bad news today and today and today? And I had and all those people, like, it doesn't sink in how, like, death and destruction alters people's lives for their lifetime. It's not just one news cycle. And yet I find myself thinking of the fires here, and I wonder how long it's going to last in the news before people forget about it while the fires are actually still burning. I just
I
wonder.
don't
I
think
just
people are
wonder.
gonna forget this one. I don't. I'll tell you what, I think more people are watching, more people are invested emotionally. I can feel that.
I
I
think it's
can,
in the news. Yeah, no, you're right.
yeah.
I think it's in the news because of where it's hit, kind of in these affluent places where people who've been, like, I guess, of note because they're celebrities and stuff, they live there. And so I guess it's really impacting. I don't know what I was going to say. I think it's because, yeah.
I don't know. I feel the flames burning at everyone's heart, I think we recognized after South Carolina, well, obviously New Orleans, Hurricane Katrina. Gosh, I think for me, that's when I really awoken just to tragedy of the force of nature. And then,
Yeah.
South Carolina just happened. And so it's like, and then this is so much more severe than previous fires, I think.
Well,
Would you say?
yeah, there's been big fires, but they just haven't been right there.
In
Like,
the heart of the
it's like in the
heart of Hollywood.
it's not even the heart of it's like the hills above, where all the what do hills represent? People look up to them. People look up to those stars, those people with those huge mansions. Oh, I want to be like that someday. And they physically gaze up towards those iconic hills. All the people living in the basin of LA, those poor people, Compton, whatever, that's in the middle, that'll never burn. It's all cement. It's just, I think it's just where people look figuratively, which is what is hitting so hard, and why it feels so devastating.
And I
It's
think
so crazy. It doesn't feel
it's been though.
accidental.
I mean, the P. Diddy scandal.
Yeah, but I feel like that keeps getting buried with other world news, and like what's actually going on with that, who knows? But now people have to look.
Wow.
It's not just a scandal, it's like an ongoing trafficking situation.
Investigation.
It should be just uncovered.
Wow.
It's
Wow.
I
Wow.
mean I
Wow.
mean
Wow. Wow.
the
Wow.
most
Wow.
the
Wow.
most powerful people in entertainment and in politics have been roped into that. Like the Obamas were there, like freaking Kamala Harris was there. Like lots of celebrities were at those parties, and they weren't just called freak outs, they were called freak offs. So if you think about what a free, what's a cook off? It's a competition to see how good of a cook you are, or a dance off, how good your dance moves are. And a freak off, it's
It's how
how
freaky.
freaky you are as far as evil. How evil can you be, as far as like what happens with the main events there with the children and what they do to them.
Oh my
How
gosh.
evil can you be? And that's what it is. It's not a freak out, it's a freak off. So anyway,
It's a battle. Yeah, it's a
it's like a
it's that's so
it's gross.
That's
It's fucking
Luciferian.
gross.
That's Luciferian.
Mm-hmm.
That's just like activated the Bohemian Grove, and like I just felt the upside down pentagram that me and the other gal seen the other day, and just
Yeah.
all the black hole.
I mean, that's just right. It goes right into the I think there's places in around LA that naturally go right into inner earth, I believe. But not in a good way. I mean, there's reptilians that live in inner earth, the evil ones, and maybe some good ones that are more like elemental, but evil ones. And then right at the same time, there was the earthquake in Tibet, that huge magnitude one that just happened
Yep,
on the other side of the world.
yep.
And like according to that channeling, um,
Do you think that that or it was earthquake, right?
it
Volcano,
was a
sorry.
huge earthquake. It was an
Oh,
earthquake.
earthquake.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
I think there's a volcano that went over there somewhere too, because someone said volcano too.
Huh.
Uh, but
That wasn't
earthquake,
in the
I'm
earth
wondering if
battle.
the earthquake has something to do with the fires.
I
Like as
think
if there's
it's
an
kind of,
interconnecting ley line.
I think so. I mean, I feel that somehow I mean, there's been an ongoing battle between light and dark, right? But I think some things happened, some concurrent battles, like I was saying. Well, the channeling video that Cheryl linked, that was really that talked about the Tibet thing, and I think that rings true for me. It said the Pleiadians in that video were saying that um, in Tibet, where that the epicenter happened, there was a sacred place, sacred site, and there were people working with the dark there, and the Garthans took out some reptilians. So like it was an inner earth battle between the Garthans and
Mm.
reptilians that rocked that. And at the same time, in LA, around above the skies, or maybe in other dimensions, it was a battle between Ashtar Command and Orion Anunnaki. Um, so that's interesting to
Okay.
contemplate. It feels kind of,
I
yeah,
feel like we
maybe.
should tune in. We should psychically tune in. We should let's channel what we can, and let's just clear the grids like remotely.
Okay, I
Um,
need to grab a cushion and get seated a little more comfortably.
yeah, go ahead. Get comfortable. Is it 222? Oh no, it's 12:22. I thought your clock said 12:22. It's like a couple minutes behind, I think.
My clock?
Yeah, mine says 2:24 and yours says 12:20.
3.
So I wonder
Oh
if
yeah. It's not hooked up to the cloud. It's just a battery operated thing, so it could very well be slow.
I was just like, am I crazy or
No. No, the world is crazy, but you're not crazy.
that is crazy how time, how we can measure, how we think we're measuring time. That's
Yeah,
That's distorting our experience
in a way.
in a way,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I mean, yes, I agree.
Okay.
Okay.
Where do you think we should remote into in California?
Where? Um,
Maybe we should maybe we should remote into Kauai. I don't know. I just feel
I
like we have
think,
to take that passageway or something.
okay, yeah, I would, you can lead and I will back you up because I'm not, I'm not a super, remote grid worker.
Okay, no
I don't know
worries.
what I'm,
Yeah, no worries.
you,
But I think when we start going, you'll just like feel and see things and it'll just come through naturally and it'll be it'll be just I think what's needed. I think that's what we have to focus on is the intention is to um heal the lands and
yeah,
provide assistance to the earth.
yeah, I think I need to like get into more of a meditative. I didn't meditate this morning. I just like, so I just need to kind of,
Yeah, let's just start by taking a couple of nice deep breaths and we're just expanding inward into our inner multidimensionality, expanding inward into our sacred hearts, expanding inward into our sacred higher heart, expanding inward into our angelic heart. Just feel these rings like radiating up and out and through our bodies and just expanding through all time as we like charge, upgrade, prepare our light body fields for assisting the lands of California, assisting the areas of the fires.
and I want to make sure that we drop our tap roots down from our soul star down through the central axis, through our heart of hearts, down to the root chakra, and drop the tap root down into the crystal heart of Gaia, just the earth center, just to stay grounded.
Yeah. And let's just focus on that grounding energy for just a moment, just really anchoring, really bonding our connection to organic life, bonding our connection to the great power of the Earth Mother Spirit and her strength and her will.
And her heart.
And we're just drawing it up through our bodies and again expanding it through our hearts, through all space time. And then let's just see ourselves kind of remote over to Kauai. And I just feel the calling of the sacred spirit of that land, how she seeks to heal all that she calls to, how she seeks to heal the greater lands of the United States and call to her soul family, her indigos and starseeds and grid workers and beings of light. Those trying to clear the AI invasion, those trying to clear the AI implants from their brains, those trying to clear the hatred cult virus. And we're just seeing ourselves strip ourselves from the artificial layers and artificial realms and artificial doom timelines. And all of the players of the World War III archetypal staged events, pushing all the characters, actors, imposters of the artificial matrix out of our field, collapse and dissolve, collapse and dissolve, collapse and dissolve. That feels really good, actually. That's like,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, we need this.
Yes. I'd like to call on the Great Spirit and the circle of elementals to come and sit around a table with us right now. And all of our ancestors back through to the beginning of time who walked the earth and whose bones lay under the earth with the crystals and the roots of the trees.
Just sending our love to the roots of these trees and sending our love to the Kindle in which they want to swipe away from the organic ecosystems of the forest.
Yeah, let's send our love to that decomposing um, tree lives that feed our soil and that feed all of nature on earth and land.
Just bringing the love of Mama Kauai here. How she filled us up so gracefully, just allowing her to fill up the land of California, all its ley lines, all its tonal lines, all its horizontal lines, all its intersections and root systems and veins and crystal caverns and cave systems and inner earth passageways. Just allowing Mama Kauai's healing force of the 48th dimensional Stargate, Guardian Rescue Stargate on the earth, and the power of the spirit of mana from the Great Pacific.
Mm,
And the chants of all the ancient Lemurians.
mm.
Ooh, they are strong.
Yeah, and merging with the drums of the Chumash and the Ohlone, and I don't know if the Paiute were out here, but all of the native peoples who witnessed California in her glory, the land, I mean, before it was called California.
Wow. Just stripping her of all her identities that make her tied to her systems of control.
Yes, the people who knew, the souls who knew this land intimately.
Calling out to their great spirits and to their
Yes,
grace, asking them to drum all over the land and to bring the march of the spirit of the sacrifice of and suffering, like the march of sacrifice and suffering, the march of redemption. I see it like the drums are coming in and like clearing the sacrificial pain of all of the people that are strung through the thread of suffering through the fires. And they're just drumming through their hearts, through their heart chakras, through their
yes. And I sense that the fires are sort of, yes, burning with, seething with like all the hatred and the resentment that just needs to kind of be felt in order to release into the air to be renewed.
as you're saying that, I'm seeing all this fire start to go right through my sacral chakra. Like it just opened up like the sacral chakra of California. Or yeah, this fire is coming. Oh, it's coming from the grief of the children. It's coming from the loss of the children of the mothers that are losing their children to transhumanism, transgenderism, to the apathy, to the invasion of
Sexual
the
perversion.
Yeah, the perversions, the needlecraft technology through the autism attacks, um,
through the actual trafficking.
through the pedophilia, yeah,
Yes.
ring through the Willy Wonka system. Uh,
The loss
my
of
God,
innocence to Hollywood, the loss of innocence.
as soon as I said that, I got taken to Gavin Newscomb, and I just seen his reptilian form. He's a white Draco. He's a white Draco. It literally when I tuned into his body telepathically, it hit my solar plexus like an attack. Like it went like it sent a pain, and then it showed me his white Draco face.
Mm. I believe it's
Oh
without a
my
doubt.
gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. He's showing me like white peoples. Like they have like white peoples. It's I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Uh,
Sterility, and the kind of vacancy,
vacant. Yes.
like a void, a certain kind of heart void, no heart, not just black heart, but no heart.
Yes. Wow. Oh my gosh. Like they're using, yeah, they're maybe he's full of white energy because he's feeding off of all the light as it's being.
Siphoned.
Oh, I just seen adrenochrome.
Mm.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that's so horrible.
I'm just seeing the need to
Yeah.
pour the golden sunlight down on all of this from the bird's eye
Yeah.
view.
I
Like
almost,
from a hawk's eye view, pouring down through the hawk's vision, pouring down sunlight onto all of the situations and flooding all of the caverns and tunnels and, production sites, and just holding all of this,
yeah.
holding it all in the hawk's gaze
And I
as
just
we,
want to speak to the energies as well too. Um, I want to speak to the harmful reptilian energies with the power and the authority of the guardians of humanity, with the power of the 144,000s and the witnesses,
yes,
and from the power of the divine protectors of Earth, and that we do not consent to the harm of our children. We do not consent to the harvesting of their spirit, soul, and light body in states of suffering, distress, and tragedy and comedy in the Saturnian cube black heart virus. We do not consent.
and we do not consent to the interruption of soul by AI. We don't consent to the insertion of artificial intelligence into our organic soul matrix.
We
We,
rebuke, we rebuke, we
we
rebuke.
rebuke and deny, we rebuke. We assert our original crystalline organic blueprint as supreme on earth.
And upgrade and transform all Christed consciousness into the Christed consciousness and allow the blood of Christ to touch every reptilian, to touch every predator, to touch every soul of apathy, to cleanse the victim victimizer programs, the predator prey programs, to cleanse the human draconic consumption of human blood for AI.
To free the soul entrapment.
We lift all entrapment now off the souls. We lift all the veils of illusion. We lift all the veils of deception. We lift all the veils over all the people of California and all over the United States and all over the world as we just expand this clearing and expand, expand, expand across the earth. Clearing through the sacral chakra of the earth, running this recoding through the planetary stargate of Machu Picchu. Through the great Cygnus stargate of Göbekli Tepe. We cleanse the black cube in Mecca and remove all harmful hatred energy from this place, off the earth. We then transition that energy to all pentagons, um, I'm seeing like MK Ultra stations, Central Intelligence agencies, um, head of treasuries and government, banking systems, Black Rock systems, Black Cube systems, Black Sun systems, Black Seal systems, J Seal systems, Draco Seal systems. Cleanse and remove off planet, cleanse and remove off planet, cleanse and remove off planet. Override all negative systems and remove off planet. I feel like that's bringing up grief now, going back into grief, cleansing grief.
Yeah. I'm seeing the need for, or I'm actually seeing the cleansing waters of inner earth kind of flooding into those tunnels and into those dark places.
Yeah.
And then welling up out of the ground to cleanse the grief and to cleanse the blood stains.
Calling upon the solar disk of the Great Lake of Superior, the great waters of the 5 Great Lakes, the most pristine waters on the in the North Americas. Anchoring in the rainbow light through these pristine waters, coming through the heavenly gates of the higher heavens and the higher harmonic universes, calling in the power from the higher harmonic universes, calling on the unicorns. Yeah, the unicorns feel like, wow, they really want to come through. It's like fleets of them, like unicorn, like
Yes.
hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and thousands of unicorns coming.
Yes. Bringing color back, restoring the colors of life back.
Recorrecting the 5D. Wow, that feels really good.
Mm.
5D unicorn blast wave, cosmic heart wave, cosmic angelic wave. Integrate, integrate, integrate,
Ooh,
upgrade, upgrade. Upgrading the flower kingdoms.
the fire elementals of the insects.
Oh my gosh, that's so beautiful. All the buzzing. The
Mm.
buzzing bees, the buzzing bumblebees.
The joy. Flower joy.
May the bees carry the greatest joy this earth has ever known, for they make honey,
Yeah.
the sweetness of life. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Rudolf Steiner says that they're really, really connected to Venus, honeybees.
Wow, let's connect in the Venusian temple in Kauai into California. Just opening all the Venus portals on the earth, all seven Venus organic temples of the original ray fires, the original sapphires. Whoa, the sapphire ray feels strong. That is just coming up and coming through. Sapphire ray cleansing, pure gem body cleansing, pure crystal cavern cleansing, pure selenite rod cleansing, pure obsidian cenote water cave cleansing, California coast cleansing.
Dolphins. Dolphin cleansing.
Whales. Ecosystem cleansing.
Dolphin sonar blast wave cleansing.
Whoa. Oh my gosh. Okay, now we're pulling up the Lemurian golden heart from the sea.
Mm.
It's like a radiant golden Lemurian heart. And it's just like going to the place of the burnt land and purifying through salts, like Hawaiian salts, coral salts, mineral salts in the water, salts of the air, salts of the earth,
Mm.
salts of fire.
The ocean mists coming, the ocean mists, the fog washes over the mountains and brings like a gentle, nourishing sea mist to those slopes.
Cleansing and dissolving the sickness in the fog. Ooh.
Yes, it's like, pardon this expression, but it's like Vicks Vapor Rub, like a kind of a soothing balm for the
Wow.
air.
Soothing balm for the lungs of the earth and the grief of the earth.
And at the same time, encouraging purification, encouraging exhale.
Calling upon the sacred hearts of our Lemurian gridwork team as well, because it's like I know they can feel us in ethereal form. Like, and just like requesting to connect with their light as well
Absolutely.
to help us with
Yes. We join
recorrecting.
we're joining hands in a circle like we did over there. Remember when we were all in the water holding hands in a circle?
Oh my gosh, yes, 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 yes. We're like opening up that portal. Okay. Yeah, we're anchoring it down and through that group portal. Oh, that's so beautiful. Oh my gosh, clearing fear. Clearing
Yes.
perversion of the root chakra. Oh my gosh, I just went straight down to the floor of my root and it just literally,
Yes, feeling that unity, the rocking of the ocean, the cradle of life.
cleansing fear simultaneously, cleansing loss, cleansing fear of letting go, cleansing fear of moving forward, cleansing separation, cleansing heartache, cleansing heartbreak, cleansing tyranny, cleansing anarchy and chaos.
Cleansing separation from nature, cleansing distrust in the earth, reuniting us with the source of life.
Reconnecting us to our severed parts.
Our severed hearts
Our severed
unifying,
joy. Our severed joy. Calling back joy,
unifying,
bliss, magic.
unifying into the present, into the now moment, trusting in now, in the present.
Trusting in God. Trusting in angelic assistance.
Knowing and believing in angelic assistance.
Just raising our lights up to the highest ascension within ourselves. To be the anchors, to be the portal, to be the way shower, to be the voice of truth, to be the voice of God, to be the voice of love, to be the voice of forgiveness.
To be examples, to be the voice of nature.
To be the eyes and the heart of nature, the
Mm.
heart and her spirit. And to accept the times of change. Yeah. To accept her and her processes and all her responses and all her convictions and all her truths.
And to co-create with her, with the spirit of change and transformation, to allow the change to change us for the better, the betterment.
To not forget her sacred heart and her sacred divine union within.
To always to dwell in that sacred union in the present.
Yeah, feeling really good. I'm seeing like a gentle cleansing, just like moves through the gentle rolling hills and fields and forests of California, all the canyons, rivers, and valleys, all the crystal seeds, all of the sacred magic forests that are there, the sacred Joshua trees, the sacred pine wood, the sacred redwood, Mount Shasta, activating the stargate of Mount Shasta to her true potential, to her highest potential, to her highest healing, to her sacred peak of Shambhala, opening the God portal, opening enlightenment, opening the ascended master realms to come forward and assist humankind from Mount Shasta. Activate Buddha, Shiva, Yeshua. Activate El Moria. Activate Sananda. Do you feel Ashtar's energy? I know you said there was a galactic battle going on with Ashtar.
I think there's quiet now on that front, but I'm not really connected in like directly receiving anything, no. Although I do feel that there will be quite this, I'm just having an image of these charred caverns over here, and that there's peace and quiet. There will be peace and quiet in them. Like once the fires burn out and the smoke is clearing, it'll just be quiet.
I just see them like weaving over the land. They're like weaving, 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 weaving it through the neural networks. They're weaving it through the spider web networks. They're weaving it through the um like the oxygen networks and the molecule networks, the cellular networks,
Mm-hmm.
the human networks, the animal networks.
The fungal networks in the root of the trees.
Repairing the ecosystem of life.
Yes. Acknowledging the great sheltering oak trees here, the valley oak, the scrub oak, the live oak, the life-giving oak, the sheltering oaks of California. The root systems that communicate, the fungal kingdom, the mushrooms, the molds,
The coral reefs
the
in the
coral
ocean.
reefs in the ocean, the plankton, the diatoms, all those humble creatures in the trillions and upon trillions that blanket the earth and that form the basis for the food chain for all of life.
I'm just bringing
Yeah.
in just the breath of honor.
Yes, and all of that sparkly light into all of their um I'm kind of seeing these tendrils, little filaments everywhere, just weaving together all over the place.
You took me out of body there for a minute.
Mm.
Oh my gosh, I was floating over the ocean, over the Pacific, just like suspended in all of the lights and just like in this timeless space-time field, just getting to just be one with all that is. That was beautiful.
Mm. And just remember how the blue whale, the hugest creature on Earth, it actually eats these little tiny, that's what it eats. It eats these little tiny, what do you call them?
Fish.
Little specks in the ocean. That's what it eats. The krill shrimp, the plankton.
Yeah, the greatest and largest creature feeding off the smallest.
It's interesting, right? It doesn't like hunt. It just
It just
almost
glides through, openly accepting all that comes to its mouth.
those little creatures that just pretty much live on the sunlight and create their own life. It just
Ah, just seeing
so
the sun
interesting.
penetrate the waters right now. Ooh, going in and just letting light get to the coldest waters, the deepest waters. Ah, connecting the sun to the volcanoes, connecting the sun to the fault lines, connecting the sun to the Ouroboros, connecting the sun to the 369 spirals of creation, connecting the sun to our inner Akashic memory fields and timelines inside of the earth, connecting the sun to the inner Akashic records of humankind, removing all evil, cleansing it with the warmth of the sun, with the reminder of the reverence of all life and creation is worthy of life, running worthy codes, worthy upgrade, upgrade, upgrade the inner chambers of this bridal chamber inside of the earth, in the inner sacred marriages of the inner earth, in the inner sacred union of all life inside of the earth. to the, I don't know why I felt like saying to the 48 genetics, the main 48 genetics of all ET human life,
Mm.
cleansing the planetary universal tree of life and all seeds, all celestial seeds, all earth
Yes.
seeds.
Yes, that we're all unified, that nobody's more worthy of life, nobody's more worthy of being here. We're here, we are one. We are here, we are one.
Recoding all stargates of reversal patterning now. Running these clearings in the 10th stargate of Abadan, Iran. Upgrading and recorrecting all seeds, all testicles, all wands of mass destruction, all um
Phallic,
all obelisk networks in the earth,
all
all
phallic misrepresentations or misappropriations.
all sacred geometries
Ca-
of the feminine template, the feminine womb, the yoni, the feminine yoni.
Clearing all distortions, cancel, cancel, cancel. Restore, restore, restore.
Restore balance to the feminine and masculine in harmony. Working in their righteous bodies for balance. Clearing this from the Vatican, clearing this down the Archangel Michael ley line, clearing this from CERN, clearing this from the Temple of Janus, clearing this from the Temple of Apollyon, clearing this from the Temple Mount, clearing this from Al-Aqsa Mosque, clearing this from the Tower of Babel, clearing this from ancient Uruk, ancient Sumer, ancient Umar, ancient Nippur, clearing it from the Persian Gulf. Ooh, wow, that took me over to where China needs it too. I'm seeing it like it's going all the way to the head of the dragon. It's going all the way to Zion, China. It's going all the way to the mountains of China, the cities of darkness in China, the smart cities in China, the AI overrun cities, the Draco Thuban stargates in China, the red dragon spiral AI wave, like
Whatever that is.
like yeah, red dragon, red wave. They're like dragons that aren't good. They're we see dragons that are good in the world, but there's like these little antagonistic dragons. They're like
Mm.
little,
They're like little Napoleon dragons.
yeah, they like to spit fire. They like to stir up drama. Oh my gosh, this is China's behind China. Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah. I see them the way that they war, the way that they attack is extremely hidden and unseen, and they're the antagonist of all of the programming, all of the wars, all of the AI agendas. They're like the head of the AI plug, so they have like the last say. It's running from China to Silicon Valley, China to Silicon Valley. The head of the dragon is much stronger than the tail.
Mm.
The stubbornness, the frustration codes, the like, yeah, I just see all the blockages through the head. Like we have to clear the dragon, the negative AI dragon template within the earth. Cleanse and dissolve all negative dragon, anti-life, anti-Christ, anti-God, anti-human codes through the dragon, Draco, hive, dragon spine. Head to toe, cleanse and clear, cleanse and clear, cleanse and clear. China, Shanghai, Beijing, uh, North Korea, um, South Korea, Japan, Philippines,
Taiwan.
Indonesia. Yeah, down to the dragon's claw, cleanse and clear. Down to the clearing the bloodlust of the dragon.
Diminishing and taming the dragon.
Wow, that took me to like Italy. Took me to Italy to like the Cardinals, the Capitol Hills, the um like it's like where it's like Rome brought the it's something collapsing the feminine through the mythical creatures. Um
Mm-hmm. Something like the dragon stealing the maiden or
capitalizing off of
something.
perversions.
Dragon stealing the maiden and keeping him in its lair, keeping her in its lair or something, or no.
Releasing the goddess Vatica from or reclaiming the true heart of the dragon from the theft of the Vatican. Calling on the goddess Vatica to cleanse and clear all karma through all dragon lines ever in existence, through all timelines, all realms, all worlds, all systems, all planetary impact war, all multiverse impact war, universal impact war, cleanse and clear, cleanse and clear, cleanse and clear. Whoa. We are going so far. We're going so far. We're going so far. We went way off Earth and just came back.
I happen to have this like phallic shaped Tibetan crystal.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that funny? I just grabbed this one. It's not my favorite, but I was like, I don't know.
That's interesting. It's like, yeah, we're anchoring it through Tibet. We're anchoring it into the crystals of Tibet, the whole clearing. Okay. Yeah. Oh, it's feeling
There's
really
been,
good. It's feeling better.
yeah, yeah, it
Yeah.
is. It is. I think now we can also remove any distortions. There's been a lot of distortions in the Tibetan spiritual lineage too. That trickles down the mountain, down into China. You know, the Himalayas at the kind of at a high place on Earth and spiritually influential. I feel like the earthquake and the fire kind of opened space for things to shift and be removed that no longer serve the good.
Yeah, just tuning into the peaks of Tibet and
And all of the Himalayas there, that whole range,
the
most,
portals of
yeah,
Shambhala. Yeah, the gateways of Shambhala. The god of Shiva, the god of destruction, the god of war, the god that can correct war. It's like Shiva can stop
redeem.
war. Shiva can redeem. Yeah.
And his wife is Kali, Kali Ma.
Yes. Working on behalf of the truly victimized to reclaim their power, to reclaim their consciousness, to reclaim ownership over their morality, to reclaim ownership over their leadership, to reclaim ownership over um, godly consciousness and godly examples of character. Upgrading this through all dragon ranks. Running this through all dragon nests, all dragon lairs, all dragon caves, all dragon underground systems, all dragon underground bases, all dragon underground militaries, all dragon underground governments.
Yes.
I just see the dragons rising, coming back to the land, coming back to the surface, coming back to the light, coming back to warmth,
Mm.
shifting out of coldness.
Yes. Warming the hearts of those downtrodden so that they can awaken their God sovereignty and believe in the good, believe in their own goodness. And before that, even just feeling, being able to feel again.
Releasing the battles and the struggle over power, releasing the dominance, releasing the force of the rooster, the force of the peacock, even though these are like good, loving animals, but it's like the lust of their own ego and the lust of their own,
Vanity.
yes, releasing the spells, hexes, and curses of, I want to say like Medusa and Cassiopeia, um, the scorned man, as well as the scorned woman, like the,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, like the wounded male, the toxic
Yeah.
male, the implanted male.
Yes. Yes. Surviving, supporting the divine masculine to once again lead and initiate from a sacred heart.
from their from their human consciousness.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I feel like I sent like a reminder into the collective points of the mental spheres of China when I said that, like as if it was just like rolling through
Mm.
the fabric of mental communication through symbols, through codes, through numbers, through mathematics, through intelligence systems, through AI, like sending organic symbols
Yeah.
through
The
AI to get their attention or something like to
morality. I feel that the heart, the masculine heart needs to be reminded of morality, of that love, that higher love, especially in China, you know?
unbind whatever's binded through all time. Pull out the knots. Pull out the churning sludge of black goo. Pull out the artificial beast machines and artificial mechanisms. Artificial time looping cycles. Artificial Armageddon looping cycles. Atlantean fall looping cycles. Aryan fall looping cycles. Looping cycles of all trauma trigger timelines and cleansing and dissolving and clearing this from The apex of China, from the artificial inverted Jacob's ladder of China, the artificial and inverted Ankh of China, the artificial and inverted um, crucifix artifacts of China, clearing anti-life, correcting,
Restoring the yin and the yang.
restoring the finite system, correcting it into the infinite geometrical codes, collapsing down the walls of China, negative walls, harmful walls, running that through the dragon's spine, running that through the heart of Israel. Running that through all dictatorship, leadership, um, consciousness bodies, like their souls, their hearts, their fields, their stripping them of their weaknesses, stripping them of their, yeah, inverted inverted desires.
Yeah, and letting all of that, all of the energy flow to the right places again along this path.
Seeing the winds carry this across the globe. The winds carry this through the frequency of mercy, just bringing everything back to California, bringing everything back to the winds of mercy, the winds of redemption, the winds of recalibration, the winds of change, but the winds of nurture, the winds of nature, the winds of harmony, the winds of repair, the angels of the wind.
The doves of the wind. The angels and the doves.
I see more of those doves coming in. The unicorns are coming back now. Okay. They're like, they're creating yeah, they're building the stairways to heaven. Um, yeah, through the rolling time dimensional fields of the hills of the forests, opening pillars of light.
It's like a whole stream of butterflies flying around the world, like around the in that path you just described, and then all the way back around across the Pacific.
Yeah, clearing all the generations. I seen it go like that, like went generationally. You opened me up to like the monarchs and then them just like shifting through generations, running the clearing, cleansing all darkness, going back 7 generations from the land of California. Bringing the rains,
Bringing the rains.
pouring rain, downfalling rain, calling to the god of rain, calling to the god of thunder, calling to
How about a gentle rain?
I'm like the god of thunder, which it's interesting. I don't know. It felt like we needed to almost like purify like the thunderbolt of Zeus though. Like
Mm,
I think I was going.
yeah, right,
I seen Zeus and I seen like this angry, wrathful, like just patriarchal, wants to punish, wants to
right. but lightning is like, it's such like a stroke of enlightenment. It can be like that,
Mm.
an aha stroke of revelation.
Wow. I love that. Bringing the stroke of revelation, bringing the waters of Aquarius.
Mm.
Yeah, just like I just seen like the Aquarian symbol of the man and the
Hmm.
like stepping forward like over Zeus, like pouring the water.
The waters of like logical kind of diplomacy or something.
Yeah, logical emotional harmony.
Yes, like the right place for just rightfulness, righteousness of leadership, just righteousness, the waters of
Yeah.
um, purity of intellect,
Use,
clarity, real clarity.
using the mind for good.
Hmm.
Yeah, that just feels good. I'm just really seeing the waters, just like as if we can just put out every fire, pouring out every fire that's still going, every potential fire, just bringing them the thirst quench, bringing them.
But at the same time, I want to honor the fire elemental, which is so important. It's so vital also to give us opportunity for space, for a new life, to release all the burdens. So I'd like the fire to be restored to its beneficial role or something like that. Like I want to focus on its beneficence and acknowledge that as well. That it's a time of transformation and that um, our hearts we can use this fire to purify our collective hearts and to up level at this time. And just to feel gratitude in the face of this for the process of alchemizing us, alchemizing our sorrows and long hidden, um, our long hidden like nastiness, just to
Yeah.
kind of release that to the fire and with intention. Like this is what I want for the future, and now I burn this so that it's my it's my desire for the future that I cast my burdens onto this flame of transformation. The flame of righteous desire, the eternal flame, the violet flame.
Just sending that ethereal violet flame in now, just really going to the core of forgiveness, the core of transformation, the core of truly surrendering suffering.
Yes, courageousness and just opening the hand to release the burdens, the courageousness that in opening the heart to the new, to the unknown, to the birth of the new.
And breathing in allowance, reminding ourselves to allow ourselves to feel humble, humility, vulnerability, our humanness, our fragileness, our gentleness. and embracing each other in this way, holding unity, holding more acceptance for all things. And just calling in the resources, calling in those that need resources, those that need help, those that need
Yes.
money, those that need a place to go, those that need food, water, um, assistance with their loved ones, with their family, with their pets. Just that all the aid manifest and is readily and easily provided and comes to those in need. We just send this to you. Hold you in our thoughts, hold you in our prayers, hold you in our loving hearts as we hold space for you. Just know that we are with you. We support you. We love you. Just sending you care packages.
Yes, I love it. Let anybody who needs it, all those in need, feel really like a hand on your back, a hand on your shoulder, a hand holding your hand,
Holding your heart.
holding your heart. A circle of hands holding all hands.
On behalf of the Gridwork and Lightworker community, threading all the higher love fields together just to send this community love and support, this spiritual love and
Yes.
support.
Yes. Radiating this into the land, into the water, into the core of earth, into the air. And all of the web of life.
Wow, this is feeling so good, so dreamy. I'm like in a I'm in a dream state of a waking experience.
Grounding this in to the present moment.
Sending so much of our love and our blessings. Thank you, thank you, thank you for guiding us today to do this. Thank you for just activating us in divine light and divine timing with all that's needed to be transmitted and shared with everyone listening.
Yes, and may this continue as needed. May this continue and spread. And thank you to all my teachers and guides. Oh.
Yeah. We came back. I'm not sure if I entirely came back, but
I'm gonna, let's see. I have some,
uh,
some rose geranium oil. I'm gonna smell.
mm.
Want some?
Yes, sir. Help me. Thank you. Oh, it's amazing. I do have some spray actually. I have. Oh wow. Yeah, Pleiadian.
Yeah.
My Pleiadian's
What's that got in it?
Starseed Activator spray.
Mm.
This one is infused with Lemurian quartz crystals and it has rose oil and patchouli oil
Mm. Ooh.
mixed together. So it's pretty, yes,
Mm.
the beautiful flowers. Ah, love the beautiful flowers.
Love. Wow.
That was amazing. Wow, that was unexpected, but so exactly what we needed to do.
Yeah, we really rode the dragon.
Wow, I had no idea that was gonna be so just perfect. Like, we synchronized and harmonized off each other so well.
That
Oh
was
my
great. That's
gosh. Yeah, that was good. I love it. Ah, okay.
I yeah, I feel like we harnessed that fire energy. I mean, the fires are literally they're still going. So, and yeah, I'll just
Wow.
I'll just keep sending that to the grids here.